Shalom. All praises to Yahweh. Bahashem Mashiach Yahweh Shah. This is Teller Nicholas with the Noble House of Saint Nicholas. Today we're going to get into the Hebrew Israelite Jackson family. All the Negroes with the surname Jackson in the Americas, Caribbean islands, Europe, and all the Negroes that scatter abroad with the surname Jackson, like Africa and Canada. Before you guys were slaves here in the Americas and the Caribbean islands, you guys was royalty in Europe. You guys was royalty in England, Ireland, and Scotland. England, Ireland, and Scotland was once ruled by our last Negro king, King Charles and the Stuarts. This is a picture of King Charles I by Anthony Van Dyck, circa 1635, in the silk vest worn by him when he was beheaded. This is King Charles I, King Charles Stuart II, the father. King Charles Stuart II, the Black Boy King of England, 1630 to 1685. The word Stuart comes from the Old Nordish root swart, which means black. Stuart is the same word as swarthy, which means black in Old English. There was once a Stuart line of kings in England. To remind y'all, the Negroes, the Hebrews, we ruled the Dark Ages of Europe for 1,000 years, from 500 AD to 1500 AD. That was prophecy fulfilled in Revelations 20 and 6. Blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection. On such the second death have no power, but they shall be priests of Yahweh and of Yahweh Shah, and shall reign with him 1,000 years. So from 500 AD to 1500 AD, we ruled with Christ. In the 1100 AD, we created and stamped these family surnames like Jackson as the Norman barons who were black.
Into America. My question is, who were the Normans in 1066? On to the next slide, please. And here are the Normans. Have they never told you they were black?
Oh, stop it. You know I ain't gonna get to fall out.
Look, I have 1,000 of these images. Louis, Gaspard, Henri, Joseph, Maurice. These are the Normans.
Did the Normans introduce surnames? Following the invasion and subsequent occupation of the Normans in England in 1066, hereditary surnames were to be introduced by Norman barons. This means our ancestors, the Norman barons, were the ones that subscribed to us, our surname system. Now, what do a surname mean? Where does a surname originate from? Does a surname mean anything? A last name, also known as a family name or surname, is typically passed down from one generation to the next. Surnames can provide insight into a person's ancestry, cultural background, or geographic origins. So this shows that the Normans were black. The Normans introduced our surname system, and it shows us where our families originate from. Our surnames was not given to us by the slave master. That was a lie created by the Nation of Islam in our school systems. In the 1500s and on, Revelations 20 and 7 happened. And when 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison. So in the 1500s AD and on, the Satan, the Edomite, wild man Caucasian, the Roman Catholic Church was let out of his prison and put our families into captivity, house by house, round by round, and kingdom by kingdom. And Revelations 20 and 8 happened, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are on the four quarters of the earth. So they deceived the nations, chiefly us, made us believe our Christ was white, our saints was white, and the bearers of our surnames, our forefathers, was white. And to remind y'all, the Jackson family did not get caught in slavery in Africa. The Jackson family got caught in slavery in Europe as royals and nobles and became prisoners of war by Oliver Cromwell. And this is your history. The Jackson family, the Hebrews, the Negroes before slavery in England, Ireland, and Scotland. The distinguished surname Jackson first emerged in the borderlands between England and Scotland. The name is related to the personal name Jack, a pet form of the popular John, meaning God Yahweh has favor, and refers to a son of Jack. Early origins of the Jackson family. The surname Jackson was first found in various shares throughout Britain, including Cambridgeshire, which listed two families in the Hundreds Durham's Roll of 1273, Robert Phileas Jake and Hericus Phileas Jake, by the Yorkshire Poll Tax Rolls of 1379. The name had evolved to spelling that are closer to the ones used today: Joanne Jacksons, Williamus Jackson, Robert S. Jackson, and Williamus Jackson. So the Jackson family, your history was not erased. It was stolen and then whitewashed. Our schools made us to believe that we all came from Africa, while we are nobles and royals from England, Ireland, and Scotland, which got caught up in the Liverpool and the Bristol slave trade. Once all the Jacksons in the Americas, Caribbean islands, and Europe gather yourselves together, look into your coat of arms, house of names, and bear witness to your forefathers and your notables, then y'all come back to the Amashiach Yahawashah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Keep the commandments and get your blessing. This is Teller Nicholas with the Noble House of St. Nicholas. I hope the Jackson family was edified. Shalom.